Alright, so today I want to revisit a topic in Red Dead 2 Online regarding gold bars and a combination of factors that is tricking players into spending more money earlier than they otherwise would have, and I did think that Rockstar was going to fix this rather quickly. Well, it turns out they have no plans of fixing this. They're actively avoiding the topic on support tickets, and a lot of people have forwarded me additional information in order to cover it. So I want to take a broader approach this time and cover a whole bunch of systems that put it in context why this is a damaging thing, and they need to remove this specific button from the game immediately. For starters, we have the actual description of gold, which has been updated, and I'll read the previous version right after this. But in the second paragraph on this page, it reads, "The frontier is a lawless place where nothing can be taken for granted, except for the trading power of cold hard bullion. With gold bars, you can quickly unlock all manner of goods in Red Dead Online, from custom modifications to your weapons, to horse kits, to unique items for your camp. While life on the range is full of doubts and uncertainties, gold bars can be relied upon to set you apart from the pack." That's not what it always used to say. Previously, before an update, it would read, "From weapons to horse supplies to unique items for your camp, gold bars help you achieve the American dream of being first in line, stockpiling an arsenal, and shopping with abandon while becoming the envy of everyone around you." Now, that is a quote from a website, from a previous article, and I will link that. It's from Polygon. I don't normally want to cite their stuff, but whatever. It's what I found, that because I knew that that was changed, and I remember that reading differently. And I will link that down in the description below for those that want to read, and that was referencing a previous system. That was the description when the game was pay to win. Now, they have made drastic changes, and the game is no longer, strictly speaking, pay to win. You cannot unlock early all of the different things that give you a concrete statistical advantage over other players, which is a great change. And they also updated the description of gold, so they clearly are taking steps to update the game surrounding their change in systems. But one of those things that they need to update, they are refusing to do. When examining certain outfits and cosmetics and various other items present in the game, but not all, certain other items, you have, I don't know how to pronounce this, but you have this outfit right here for 19 gold upon reaching rank 92. However, if you hold the left trigger, you can see that you have a buy now option specifically for 95 gold. If you were to select that, it will take you to the store because you do not have enough gold bars in order to get the item. And if you get those gold bars, you can come back and you can purchase this item early. Now, this item obviously is not pay to win. There is no real problem that I have and many other players have with purchasing cosmetic items exclusively with premium currency, but this is the system that's in place. If you hold the trigger, you get a buy now option that will take you to the store to top up your gold bars, take those gold bars, and then purchase the item immediately that is technically rank locked behind rank 92. The real issue comes from the fact that this buy now button is present on a ton of items that it does not actually apply to. So if you're going to the stables in particular, and there are a bunch of examples to this, I'll just do the one that I previously showed, and then I'll do another one after that. If you go to the stables and you try to buy certain saddles, if you do not have enough gold to purchase that saddle or enough gold to meet the requirements for how much gold that saddle would cost at the required rank to unlock it, then you will get a buy now prompt that will take you into the store. When you go into the store, when you buy the gold in order to meet those requirements and you come back to the item in the stable, you will no longer be able to purchase it with those gold bars. So the game is effectively tricking you into spending gold if you don't have enough for items that you, regardless of that fact, cannot unlock until you get to a certain rank. People have started forwarding a lot of information regarding this topic to me. This screenshot right here shows in the stables a black Arabian horse that someone wished to purchase. Again, you can see that there is an option to buy now for 42 gold bars because this player does not have enough gold bars to meet the requirement, even though, they also aren't rank 70. But it says buy now, which does specifically reference the previous system where you could buy anything that you wanted at any point if you had the gold, and also is reminiscent of the current existing system where certain other items in the game you can skip the grind for. So the game is tricking players. Anyway, moving on. When they go into the store, here is the next consecutive screenshot. They go into the store, they buy $10 worth of gold bars, they come back to the stable, they can no longer buy that horse with the gold bars. Now, this is a system in its basic form that would be acceptable if they did not have that prompt at the bottom right that says buy now, and then when players follow it, it takes the option away. So that is where the issue comes from. Moving on, this is the type of typical response that players are getting to their support tickets, and I don't know if it's a phrasing issue or if Rockstar is deliberately just trying to tell them to kind of go f themselves. Here's what it reads. Hello, LALSF. Thank you for contacting Rockstar support, and again, this is emulated across all the support tickets that people have sent me thus far, and it's been quite a few. We understand that you have enough gold bars and still unable to purchase the Arabian Black Horse. We would like to inform you that you have to reach rank 70 to be eligible for purchasing the mentioned horse as per the game design. Likewise, for each horse purchases, the players have to reach specific ranks to be eligible for purchase. You will be able to see the corresponding ranks for all the horses right next to the lock icon on the screen. We appreciate your time and patience, and thank you for reporting this issue to us. However, if you have any other concern or queries, feel free to reply back. Regards, Vivian S. Rockstar Support. This kind of support response is completely ignoring the actual issue, which is the fact that players are being tricked into buying gold bars at a point in the game where they probably for many, many dozens of hours even beyond that cannot use them for the item that they wished to purchase, the item that specifically prompted them to go buy those gold bars with the misleading advertisement that they would be able to get that item right then upon that purchase. This support ticket is completely irrelevant, and it just refuses to acknowledge that this is a real issue. Rockstar has definitely made concrete improvements to the Red Dead 2 online economy, especially in the form of reducing the pay-to-win structure and various other improvements. That is a great thing and it needs to be commended. However, they would not have made those changes if we as a community had not spoken up and called them out on their garbage. They would not have done that because it's more profitable to leave systems like that in place. Likewise, they're leaving in place this specific button that says buy now because it is highly profitable for them. They have changed other components of that system, like the description of gold that no longer references weapons in particular and various other things. They've changed that description, but they're leaving in the buy now option, even though it is categorically tricking some players into buying gold before they would be able to use it, significantly before, and it's all the other systems around show it as a kind of fragment of a previous pay-to-win system, and they're not bothering to change it. And they won't acknowledge even when players reach out and say, hey, listen, I had a buy now prompt that is reflected on certain other items but doesn't apply in this case, and it tricked me into spending money. I didn't plan on covering this issue again because a lot of the times when I talk about this stuff, I don't really have a concrete goal in mind. I'm just trying to highlight areas of concern. But with this video, I do have a concrete goal. Rockstar, get rid of that prompt. Get rid of that button that is prompting players to go to the store and buy gold when they don't have enough for a specific item that they may be a tenth of the rank required to unlock anyways. Get rid of it. It shouldn't be in the game. And dodging it in support tickets, pretending that it's not a problem and pretending that you don't understand where this confusion is coming from is ignorant and annoying. You of course are aware of what's happening. Rockstar are not idiots. They're not dumb. They know what's going on, but it's earning them money to leave this in the game. People are spending money that they otherwise would not have at this juncture in order to get items that they can't get for many more dozens or even hundreds of hours. So Rockstar, take the buy now button out of the game for items that it does not refer to. You need to do this. You need to have already done this. You've already made adjustments to the system in other areas. Why is this going unnoticed? Why are you pretending that this isn't a problem? I know it feels like I'm harping on this issue maybe just a little bit too much, but with the recent trend of everybody forwarding their concerns and information to me because of the way that my Red Dead 2 online coverage has, started to shape up, it really feels like Rockstar has a borderline level of contempt for their players. This just baffles me that they would leave something so simple in the game just because it's making them money and then pretend like it isn't an issue and play dumb when people try and bring it to their attention and say, look, this prompt exists where it shouldn't, and because of that, I spent money that I can't use. And it really doesn't make any sense. Anyways, leave your feedback in the comments down below. I'll continue to try and highlight issues and talk about things and areas that need improvement in Red Dead 2 Online. But at this point, there's really just a striking lack of content. There's really nothing to do in the game, and I likely won't be covering it a ton until the patch in late January. That is when I expect that we'll have a lot more information at least, and then perhaps some content, and who knows, but it's going to be a while before this mode expands at all, so everyone should be prepared for that. As always, there are a bunch of links down below if you want to support the channel in various ways. We have a Facebook community, a Discord server, we have our own gaming forums. We're going to have some custom merchandise with your own gamer tags and like esports jerseys and stuff coming in early January, so I'll keep everyone posted on that. That's getting the finishing touches right now, right before the holiday season. For anyone that made it this far in the video and cares at all, I will be out of town from December 27th all the way through until January 1st or 2nd. For the holidays, and also going up to visit some friends. So there won't be any videos during that time frame. It will likely be radio silence, but in the lead up to that, I'll still keep posting, and then after that, everything will resume as normal. For those that, you know, make it all the way through the video and care about that kind of stuff, there it is. I will wrap it up there and stop rambling, though. Let me know, again, any feedback that you have in the comments down below, and if this has happened to you, if you submitted a support ticket, if you have any kind of, you know, information that you'd like to add to contribute to this type of content, etc. But yeah, I'll stop rambling. Thank you for watching. As always, have a nice night.